Reports of underperformance, corruption and flawed governance have for years plagued some of the 22 commercial state-owned enterprises. Coupled with the global economic slowdown, this has led to government as the shareholder re-evaluate funding models while directing the SOEs to adopt best business practices to stay afloat. Minister Jooste says the performance of the SOEs will thus continue to be under the radar.
We should not give preferential treatment to any of them. Of course, with the effects of COVID on the economy and obviously on our SOEs, there are some of them that are more distressed than others. So we're obviously giving some tender loving care to some of those babies of ours, as we should. But there are no major concerns at the moment. We are looking into certain operational things in Transnamib, which you might have heard of. Again, it has nothing to do with corruption at this stage. It is just that there are certain allegations of perhaps certain commercial contracts, etc., that might not be ideal.
Jooste vowed to increase transparency in the operations of the state-owned enterprises as a way forward. However, he cautions that not all investigations undertaken by the Public Enterprises Ministry is because of perceived corruption. Sometimes the investigations are to sort out the administrative anomalies, as was the case at Namibia, which had to be investigated over alleged underselling of diamonds and was subsequently cleared.
Every time we do an investigation, I get calls from journalists asking, okay, what corruption is in the particular SOE. And I always have to explain, no, it's not that. We just need to figure out what is going on. And yes, of course, while we're doing that, if we do discover that, we will be taking action. That together with my opinion, and I feel very strongly about this, what we've seen lately is we cannot dispel this. We read about corruption in the papers on a weekly basis. Those things are being exposed because we have our systems, processes, institutions which are doing their work. So many of those things that we are seeing today did not start today. The issue, and it's not something I want to discuss at all, on what happened in the fisheries sector, that did not start yesterday. That is something that has come from some time ago. And we are dealing with that. We are taking action on these. So I think the perception really that we are passive and even worse, that we have a current administration and worse of all, a head of state that is made to not care about what's happening and to ignore what is happening is completely false. We are working day and night in this ministry. We don't look for corruption, but the moment with our controls we have in place, we identify anything, we take immediate action.
A report on the annual rankings of public enterprises released by the Institute of Public Policy Research last year highlighted that only 5 of the entities have declared dividends to government as their main shareholder. These are MTC, Nampost, Nampower, Fishcore and Namibia. Blanche Koreses, NBC News, Windhoek.